What day is today? It's Ashley's birthday. What a great day for a birthday. Let's all have some cake, but just a slice. Hi everyone. I hope you had an awesome new year. I spent my time with my family, especially with the little guy. He tried his best to stay up until midnight, but of course he fell asleep. But he was so close. He missed it by 5 minutes. He fell asleep watching Dancing with the Stars. As you can see, I picked up one of these t-shirts right here. This is something that everyone got if you did the 5K, but if you were doing the half marathon, you got a nifty sweatshirt. Along with the t-shirt, we got goodie bags. There was also a fitness expo, and while I was down there, I found out about so much stuff about racing or racing accessories. Like, I guess this is a new fanny pack. It's called a speed belt or something, and you put all your information while you're running inside the belts instead of having them do the gear check. Also, I saw a lot of flyers for upcoming races, and I think I found one for next month. It's called the Live Ultimate Run, and I saw the medal and I was like, that is so unique but weird. It spells the word run. Yeah, if you're open for February the 10th, I advise you to try that run. I also saw runs for other areas as well. There was like all these nifty stuff that I had never seen before. They were selling headbands and stuff like this. And no, I did not buy this headband. I made it myself. It's out of an old Nordstrom's box from Christmas that I cut up, white out, hot glue gun, an old hairband, and some Christmas tulle. So yeah, that's how I made that. Getting down there was hectic because the same night as the race there was a Clippers game. And my mom dropped me off at Parisian Square, which is quite a distance from the finish line. And there were a couple ladies that didn't, like, all three of us didn't know where we were supposed to be going. But luckily, I remember I had an iPhone in my pocket, so I just, like, typed in the starting line intersection, and we walked the rest of the way there. And I'm guessing that it was about a half a mile from where we were supposed to be. And then when we got there, the line was ridiculous. Take a look. Yes, I had to walk through all of that to get to where my wave or corral was at. Um, it was crazy. One of the ladies was looking for her cousins because they're running a half marathon, and so we just started in the same corral as them, but apparently I was supposed to be in corral number 10 and I was in number 12. So I started off a little bit later than I guess I was supposed to. But that's okay. And here's what it looked like while I was waiting in line. So yeah, that's where I was. Isn't that crazy where I had to start from to get to the starting line? Quite a distance. After race started, me and the lady that I met up with were chugging along, and it was okay. But then I remembered that I was like supposed to be trying to beat the time for my holiday 5K, so I bid her adieu and I started sprinting. It was so funny though because there was this gentleman, he saw me, he's like, nice sprinting you did back there, and we started chatting it up while I tried to regain my breath. So I was like, thanks for the info, and then I like eventually left him behind. And I have to say the experience was pretty cool. I enjoyed the fact that you're running through areas that you might necessarily not see during the day because you're in your car. Is like LA is really crowded and congested. Um, One thing that was kind of scary though, there were certain sections where I was running and there weren't any lights, and granted there were other people running alongside with me, but we all were looking at each other like this is kind of sketchy, so I was like sprint through those areas and I would sprint through areas that smell kind of funky. It was so nice that my family came out and saw me. It was like everybody was waiting at the line, even little dude. Apparently he was looking for me. He kept saying, "Where's Ashley? Ashley, where are you?" I guess they kept telling him, "Oh, we gotta wait for Ashley," because he kept saying, "Want to go home?" And apparently they thought they were gonna miss me because they thought it immediately started at 9 o'clock, but I was in wave number 12, so I started a little bit after, and I guess they were looking at the clock and they were like, "Oh, it passed an hour. She didn't beat her time." And we might have missed her, but apparently they did it because my sister was waiting for me around mile 3, and she started screaming my name, and she's like, "Come on, Ashley, start running." And I had just got done with the sprint, so I was looking at her like, "Girl, I am tired." And she's like, "I'm not cheering for somebody who's not running across the finish line." So that made me, like, kind of pick up the pace. And I made it across the finish line, and I got this. This is my medal. I don't know if this focuses or not, but it's pretty cool. It has all these little flash, like, bling bling doohickeys, so that was pretty cool. At the end of the race, like, when I had stopped, like, I was started like freezing because I had sweat, but it was like cold, so it wasn't like detrimental. But luckily they had these space age blankets that they covered the runners with, and they also had heating lamps, so I stayed underneath there for quite some time. And of course there was water and refreshments like energy bar samples, water with electrolytes, coconut water, um, bags of like healthy chips like made out of multi-grain or sweet potato. And as you walked along, you saw the Staples Center and stuff was still lit up because of the recent holiday, like Christmas lights were wrapped around the tree still. That was pretty pretty. So here's some pictures. And yeah, I pretty much enjoyed my time there. I talked with some of the people, and they were telling me, like, it's good that you're doing this, and you need to keep it up, and I am. My sister felt inspired that night, and so she signed us up for a color run in March, so we're going to do that together. And she's like, "Oh, we should try our best to do a half marathon by the end of the year." And I looked at her like she was crazy, but part of me was like, "Yeah, maybe we should." I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that if we try to do a half marathon by the end of the year, is that doable? Let me know. I really don't know. But the one that I'm looking forward to, if I am going to sign up for one, is the San Francisco one because you get to run across the Golden Gate Bridge. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. So, I don't know. Let me know. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time because I'm going to go right now because I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.